Now, the biggest stories on the South Coast from the WBSM Newsroom. This is WBSM News.
A 26-year-old man from Fall River has been identified as the victim of a weekend stabbing in Rhode Island. Providence police say the man was at the Cadillac Lounge early Saturday morning when he was stabbed in the parking lot. No arrests have yet been made, and the victim's name has not been released. A fatal house fire in Attleboro on Friday killed an elderly resident. The Bristol County DA's office identified the victim as 80-year-old Judith Henriques, who died in a house fire on Division Street on Friday morning. And one person died in a 2-alarm fire in a triple-decker on Lisbon Street in Providence on Saturday night. The victim's identity has not yet been released. The cause of each fire remains under investigation. Fire crews from multiple departments spent several hours Saturday morning battling a 3-alarm fire on Main Street in Wareham that injured one firefighter and one resident. Firefighters were dispatched after reports of a structure fire at 426 Main Street at 11:19 a.m. Saturday morning. Fire crews arrived to find heavy fire conditions in the multifamily home, ordering a second alarm. But after conditions deteriorated further, Chief John Kelly ordered firefighters out of the building and struck a third alarm to bring in other nearby fire departments. The fire was finally brought under control by 1:30 p.m., with crews remaining at the scene for several hours. One firefighter and one civilian were taken to Toby Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. 8 residents were displaced. An investigation into the cause is ongoing. One of 3 suspects in a bank robbery last week on Martha's Vineyard is expected to be arraigned today in Edgartown District Court. Police Saturday announced the arrest of a single suspect in the robbery of the Rockland Trust Bank in Vineyard Haven. No details on the identity of the suspect or what charges are being filed have yet been released. The masked suspects entered the bank Thursday morning, tying up employees and stealing thousands in cash before fleeing in a car stolen from a bank worker. Emergency response audio from Broadcastify indicated that staffers were held inside as the theft occurred.
3 armed suspects with firearms. The staff was tied up and kept inside during the robbery.
The FBI are now in charge of the investigation. A Freetown woman who admitted to WBSM's Barry Richard that she entered 4 school buildings Thursday in the Freetown Lakeville School District in order to test school security will now face a criminal charge. 28-year-old Kayla Ferris Churchill said earlier discussions with school administrators about tightening security measures, quote, didn't get anywhere, so she decided to test school security on her own. She said she hoped she'd be tackled or tasered or questioned when she wandered the hallways at 4 different schools in the district. Something did happen late Friday afternoon when Lakeville Police Chief Matthew Perkins announced Churchill will be charged with disturbing a school assembly and would be summoned to appear in Wareham District Court after gaining unauthorized access to Apponequet High School. In sports, the Patriots topped the Jets 10-3 in Foxborough. The Bruins are set to begin a 2-game road trip in Florida tonight. Boston is visiting the Tampa Bay Lightning with hopes of extending its winning streak to 7 games. The Bees are leading the NHL with 32 points after going 16-0 over their first 18 games of the regular season. And the Celtics will be looking to extend their winning streak to double digits heading into tonight's battle with the Bulls in Chicago. Now for a look at your local forecast from ABC6.
This morning you'll find plenty of sunshine, but it will become breezy when we hit the afternoon. As a result, it will be feeling much colder than your high today of 41. For tonight, mainly clear, your low near 29, but it will be breezy, which means the wind chill factor will definitely be a factor for tonight. For tomorrow, we're looking at sunny skies. High pressure moves in, keeps us dry, and temperatures should warm to near 48. From the ABC6 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kelly Bates on New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM.
At the moment, it is 27 degrees and sunny. I'm Kate Robinson for WBSM News. Stay up to date with New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM, and get breaking news alerts and podcasts with the WBSM app.